afternoon, witches. Today we are going to be casting a mirror spell for well-being. Now, I actually have done this exact video before and I didn't realize it, but I did. We are actually going to be refreshing this spell. Kind of refreshing spells every few months or every first of the month or seasonally is quite important, and it's a really cool activity to do, especially when you're feeling like you just want to not create something absolutely new, but work on something that already does exist and just improve it a little bit. With that being said, let's get right into this mirror spell. For this spell, you are going to need a compact mirror or like a mini mirror of sorts. So I actually got a PR package recently and there was a mirror on it to say, hi guys. And I wanted so badly to use this, so I actually ripped it off the box, trying not to break it, which I didn't, which is awesome. So I want to do another mirror spell. So if you guys have any idea on what mirror spell I should do, please let me know in the comments or like link me something. I've been looking on Pinterest, so hopefully I could find another mirror spell that is semi-similar to this one, but very different in a way of just existing. So this could be cool to use. But of course, compact mirror that we are using today is the one that I have already crafted. Compact mirror, a lighter or matches. I'm using a barbecue lighter, a white votive candle. I am using this. On my bookshelf, I always keep this inside of this candle, so I figured it would be a perfect pairing to refresh, as well as a pen and paper, but that step is optional. First and foremost, we are going to be cleansing our altar space. You can do this by ways of incense, you can do this by ways of meditation, energy, crystals, whatever you feel is necessary to cleanse your altar. I can make an entire video on that if you guys want, but I kind of always touch on it in the beginning of tits and bits of these witchcraft vlogs. Please make sure you're subscribed or you have watched some stuff in the witchery playlist. Sometimes I don't use incense because it does give me a little bit of a headache sometimes. I use perfume, and today I'm just going to be using a floral honeysuckle perfume. I'm choosing this one because today is May 1st. It's the springtime. It's very nice out. It's actually coming in and out of niceness out. And that just reminds me of all the beautiful spring flowers and arrangements and weeds and herbs. So honeysuckle is of course one of them. Literally spritz my altar space with this, and I guess I could spritz myself too. Purify the compact mirror. So we've went ahead and sprayed it, but I'm gonna go ahead and spray the inside of it as well. Last time, I'm pretty sure instead of spraying it and purifying it that way, I am almost positive I actually just cleaned it with Windex and just made sure everything was like good and fresh. So open the compact and set it on your altar. Light the candle and place it on the mirror and say. So I'm gonna take this candle. You're going to put this candle on the mirror, open with this here. You're going to light this candle now and say, burning candle illuminate, well-being I can create. Burning candle illuminate, well-being I can create. Burning candle illuminate, well-being I can create. I only said it 3 times because it was very obvious. Wow, look at that flame, looks amazing. It's that first initial light, since I haven't lit this candle in a very, very long time. There's kind of like dust and debris on it. The first time it didn't light perfectly, but the third time I feel like it did. So you don't have to say it 3 times. You can say it however much you want, or you just could say it once and that's fine. Now, as the mirror reflects the candle's light, so I'm gonna try to open this up. There we go. Meditate for 15 minutes on your intentions and overall well-being. Search for balance, purpose, connections, and things that will make you happy and healthy. And of course, meditation is an awesome part of understanding witchcraft and kind of being in witchcraft. Oh, you wanna know what's really cool, guys? Sorry, I'm having like really bad like ADD today. We have 3 reflections going on because in my windowsill the candle is also reflective. So we have this, and if I probably can't figure out a way to show you via camera, but that candle lit right through that too. And it's also lit right there with my Polaroids. Witchcraft is one of those things, and meditation is one of those things that it is what you make of it. And I think first, understanding that everything just, you understand it more once you think that. That sounded like, I'm not even making like a formulated sentence. What I'm trying to say is once you grasp that witchcraft is entirely up to you, that is when that like eureka moment hits. I know that sounds vague, I know whatever, but you will know what I'm talking about once it happens because everything is magic. Instead of meditating, I think I did this last time as well, I am less of a meditative person and more of a journal-y person. I'm going to sit down on my floor right behind us and just journal because I haven't done that yet today. I'm very like scatterbrained at this moment, and I'm just gonna grab my journal that I keep right here on my secondary altar. It looks like this. It is like the little tree of life. My friend gave it to me. I finished my old journal about 2 weeks ago and I started working on this one. This part of the spell, it's not that it's optional, it's just the way that you decide to do the spell is optional. So if you're a thinker, go ahead and think it. If you're a calm person, which clearly I am not, go ahead and sit and marinate with it. But for all my writers and crafty men sort of people, let's go ahead and grab that pen. Now as I'm sitting here kind of just mellowing with my thoughts and everything that I just kind of written down for well-being, kind of sense like more of a calmness to me and like just a different, not a different aura entirely, but being able to put your thoughts on paper, especially when you're spellcasting, is just such a change of pace, and it's a good one because I'm a very uppity kind of person. I think you guys have noticed that in most of my videos. I'm very like a puppy that like needs a treat, or like literally just always wants to like go for a run, and then like once they get outside they're just like meh. Like party time. Let's chase a squirrel, like just very that, and I feel like that's kind of the energy that I'm always harboring. But sometimes when I open a book and I start like journaling or I start meditating in like my own sort of way, it brings me down to earth a little bit, and I just think that's cool. So as I'm sitting here, I'm just like staring kind of at the candle, and I can't quite see the flame right now because the way that my book on my desk is sitting is sitting like this, right? I'm just watching that kind of go up, and as I'm watching it go up, I'm really just honing in on my intentions and everything that I just said and wrote, and I'm just like kind of watching it like make its way into the universe, which, you know, that's witchcraft in itself, is to look at things and to make something out of nothing. On that, the next activity for this spell is to allow messages or visions to come through that will support you on focusing on your well-being, and write them down if you wish. So obviously that's what I currently was doing. I was just sort of hyperfixating on certain things and certain bubbles of what I'm trying to meditate and trying to understand in this moment. All we have to do now is extinguish our candle and put our mirror on our altar, or in your pocketbook, or in your makeup bag, or wherever you feel like you need it to be. You can repeat this as many times as you want. Of course, you guys saw I repeated this spell on my own. This was my second time doing this spell with the exact same mirror. Follow this as a first timer, and you can refresh it as often as you want. So if you are someone who has a lot of time, you can go ahead and do this like every month or something. I haven't done this in about a year, and it was a cool new spring activity to do. Without any further ado, I'm like feeling so lazy and like right now. But that's what spellcasting does to you. Sometimes it drains your energy because you're using all of your powers to do certain things. If you guys are new and you like this video at any point, please make sure that you are subscribed. I would love to have you stick around. I would love to see some new faces in the comments. I like talking to you guys, and I like kind of curating different spells. So let me know if you want to see a different spell or a different anything. I'll see you guys in my next video. I hope you have an amazing day and an amazing week, followed by a wonderful, abundant spring, summer to come. Bye.